Hi everyone, welcome to Access Automation Technologies. So let us go through the concepts that we have gone through earlier. And if you see this, earlier we have discussed about the system.set property, right? I mean, between this Eclipse and your real browser, there should be some guy who acts like a middleman, right? So this Chrome driver.exe is a browser driver. It acts like a middleman between this Eclipse and your Chrome browser. Okay, so he is very necessary here, right? And for that you have to keep the system.set property. Basically this is a key value pair. You can see here the parameters are key and the value. So the key here you have to give webdriver.chrome.driver and the value is this one, and make sure you have to give these double quotes. Okay, so the intelligence of Eclipse, whenever you're just copying the path and if you're giving here, automatically it is giving the double quotes here. Okay, that's fine. So now WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. So this is called the instantiating this driver object. Okay, so I think if I start explaining you what is an object and what is this new and what is this Chrome driver class, you will be confused because we haven't gone through the Java classes. We will be going to discuss about all these topics in the coming sections. So for now, if you didn't understand that what exactly it is, don't worry, because we will be going to discuss about all these topics in the coming sections, so don't worry for that. Okay, so for now just understand that this driver is an object. So we will be going to use this driver to play around now. Okay, because this is the heart of the entire this code. Okay, I'll just show you some basics that what we can do by using this driver object, so that you will get some idea on that, and you'll get some interest also, right? Fine. So if I type just driver, if I click that just dot, what happens, whatever the methods that are available for this object will be populated here. Okay, that means we can use all these methods. Okay, that is the beauty of creating an object. Okay, so let's go by one after the other. Yeah, let's go by this driver dot get. Right, so if you want to open any website, you can open that website by using this driver dot get. So let us say, I'm sorry, my Facebook is open. Okay, so let me open the google.com. Because I just want to give the URL there. So here you have to give the URL of Google if you want to open Google. If you want to open Facebook, you have to give the URL of the Facebook here. Okay, so make sure to keep HTTPS in front of it. So I'll just show you what it is, and right, so here is a google.com, right? Just copy this, Control C, and put it here. Okay, so http.google.com. okay, just remove all these necessary, always make sure that you have these quotations. Okay, now let us see whether we are able to open the Google or not. Okay, just run it, right click, run as Java application. Welcome to Selenium automation classes. So this one is this one, we are printing this here, that is got printed. Now you see Chrome driver was started successfully. It just opened this one, it just opened the google.com. okay, awesome. Let's close this. Right, so now what you can do is, after opening the Google, let us maximize it. Right, it is in a minimal screen, right? So driver dot manage. Okay, manage dot maximize. Just keep the dot, all the available methods will be populated here. You can just select the one which you want. Driver dot manage dot window. Okay, window dot maximize. Okay, yeah, now you got this one. So you will be going to maximize this one, again run this. Now you will be going to see the Chrome driver, the Chrome browser, which will open the google.com, and it will maximize that screen, right? So this is the browser. Yes, google.com is opening and it will maximize the screen, right? Awesome. Hope you got idea that what we can do with this driver object, right? It's a bit interesting, right? Nice. Let's move on. So let us see what else we can do with that. So we will be going to discuss this find element, find elements, this close and all these things. Okay, yeah. Now one important method is get current URL. Okay, see the purpose of this get current URL is, it will just give you the current URL of the website that we are using. Okay, whatever website that we are using, right, which have just opened and we are working on that, right? So on which website you are working, it will just give you the current URL of that website. The purpose of this one is it will be helpful for doing the validations, right? Because sometimes we might be working in different websites, so we just want to validate whether are we in a right platform or not, are we in a desired website or not, right? If you want to validate that kind of scenarios, we will use this get current URL. If you don't know what is the validation, no need to worry about it. We will be going to discuss those concepts in the future. So just remember that validation is like whether are we met the expectation or not. If we met, it returns true. If we didn't meet that, it returns false. Okay, so now if you just print it, sys out control space. Yeah, I think most of you guys, if you don't know, I'll just tell you again. Instead of writing the system.out.println, right, system.out. Okay, println, we generally do like this one, right? So instead of writing that, what you can very easily do is just type sys out control space, right? Very nice. This is the intelligence of Eclipse. No need to type that long string, right? So now sys out control space, I got this one. So whatever I want to print, that one I'll put inside of this one. Okay, control V, right? Now we see what it will print. It will take the driver dot get current URL. What is the current URL? google.com. That google.com it will print in the console of it. Okay, fine. Let us see this. What's gonna happen? Okay, we'll execute this. Welcome to Selenium automation classes. Got printed. Chrome driver was started successfully, and it's opened the browser, and from here, yes, it opened the google.com. It maximized it. It is done, right? So let's minimize and check. You see the current URL got printed in the console, right? That is what we have done. Awesome, right? Okay, fine. Hope you got some clarity that what we can do by using this driver object, right? So now again just type driver and keep the dot. You will see all the available methods of that. So we have seen get current URL, right? We will see get page source. Okay, so what is this get page source? Let us see. If you go to any website, okay, always staying in the Google will, sometimes it's boring. So we'll open the Facebook. Okay, so if you see, if I open the Facebook, right click here, okay, we can see the view page source, right? See the purpose of this view page source, sometimes if you want to find some elements, right, this view page source will be helpful, right? There are some elements where you cannot find here. There might be hidden, or you want to find the name of that, or you want to find some locations, or whatever the reason, there might be so many reasons will be there. If you want to open that page source, you have to right click and open the page source. That is a process, right? But in some banking websites, it is got disabled. The right click button disabled for security reasons, right? In that case, you cannot click the right click button, right? Then what you can do, you will just directly use this driver.get page source, right? So the page source of the current page will be displayed in your console. Then you can search in that page source the required element, or if you want to work on that, you can do that, right? It will make your job very easy, right? So let us do that. The same thing again, 6 out, control space. Okay, now just copy this one and put it here, right? Fine. So now you will get the page source as well. Okay, so let's run this. We'll see whether are we able to reach to that stage or not. Okay, welcome to Selenium automation classes. Chrome developer started successfully. We are successfully able to use that, maximize. Yeah, now let's minimize. You see, this is the page source. You can drag your console and you can see the page source. Awesome, right? You can see the page source, it got printed in the console. Okay, awesome. So let us see the another method of it. Okay, fine. So what next? So again go to the driver dot and page source is done. Yeah, get title, this is also one of the important methods just we use regularly. So again go to the 6 out, control space. Okay, and just copy this one and put it here. So now even in some cases, let us say we have some 40 different tabs are there in your browser, right? So you're switching to different tabs. At that time, whether are you able to switch to the current tab or not? How will you going to know that? You will be going to know that by checking the title of that tab, right? If you don't know what is the title, this is the one, right? Whatever is written on this tab, we generally consider this as the title of this page, right? So let us have some other 3 different tabs are there. So I'm just switching between those tabs, but I just want to know whether I'm on the right tab or not, right? If that is the case, I could able to know the whether I'm in a correct tab or not by simply just checking this title of that tab, right? So we'll do the validations. We'll check whether I'm in a correct page or not, right? So this will be helpful in those scenarios. Okay, and okay, let us see whether it is printing or not. So for now I'm just commenting this driver.get page source because it is occupying your entire console. I don't want to do that, so that's why I'm just commented that. Okay, so let's run it again. This one, welcome to Selenium automation classes. Chrome driver was started successfully. Awesome, your browser got triggered and it has to open Google Chrome. I'm sorry, it has to open Google. It's been loading. Yeah, fine, it's maximized. Awesome, let's minimize it and check. You see the title of the page is what? Google, right? So we have done this successfully. Very nice, right? Let's close this console. Okay, and let us check the another method of this one. Okay, it became too slow. Maybe There are multiple windows open because we are automating this one. Okay, hope you got some clarity that what exactly the driver object and how we can use it, right? Okay, let's check this different one. This one, so window handles, this will be used while you are switching to different windows, that we will be going to discuss in the next sections. This manage we have already discussed what exactly this manage. I think this one driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, we can do lot many things. We will be going to discuss all these topics in the coming sessions. And we have this navigate, right? So driver dot navigate dot maybe the back we'll use this one. So the purpose of this one is whenever we opened one website, right, after that I have opened another website, right? Now I'm in a second website, right? So if I want to come back from the second website to the first website again, then I can use this one. Okay, to do this, what I will do is I'll open driver dot get https://www.facebook.com. okay, we'll see. So what it will be going to happen now, it will open Google now, right? After that it will maximize and it will print the current URL, it will print the get title, and then it goes to Facebook again. From Google to Facebook it goes, and after executing this one again from Facebook to Google it comes back. Okay, bit interesting, right? So let us see what's gonna happen. Okay, let's run this. You can directly click here if you want to run, or else you can right click and run as Java. Even that also you can do. Okay, this is a shortcut. Okay, so your browser opened, google.com is open. Yeah, it's maximized, and again it went to facebook.com. Awesome, awesome. Again it went back to google.com. You can see, right? Awesome. This is what the expected behavior, right? It opens to Google, again it opens facebook.com, again it switches back to this, right? So now we'll see something bit more interesting. Driver dot navigate dot forward again. So again it has to switch to what? Facebook again, right? So let's see whether is it behaving according to our expectation or not. You see, welcome to Selenium automation classes. This one got executed and Chrome driver was started successfully. Yes, Chrome browser has opened, it's opening. Google is opening, as done, maximized. It will go to Facebook now. Awesome. Again it should come back to Google, right? Awesome. Again it should go back. Awesome, fantastic, right? This is what the expected behavior that we want to do, right? Now you see driver dot, what else we have? So navigation is done, notify all, quit, switch to, yeah, all this thing will be going to use. So one important one is driver dot close. We'll be going to see that driver dot close, right? So if you see this one is got open but it did not close, right? This one is also open but it did not close. But let us say if we are opening some hundreds of websites, you know, automatically these many browsers will open. It will make your system performance very slow, and it looks very clumsy, right? So we don't want that to be happen, so just want to close the browser. Let's run it again. We'll check whether it is closing the browser or not. Okay, welcome to Selenium automation classes. Google maximize, facebook.com, it switches back to Google again it goes to Facebook. Awesome, it should close the browser. Awesome, right? It's closing the browser. Now there is no browser, you can see here, right? So that is the functionality of this. And there is also another method is called driver.quit. I'll just explain you quickly what's the what difference between both of them, and maybe I'll show you the main differences. It's a very good interview question. I'll just show you maybe in the next video, because the length of the video is becoming more. We'll check what is the length of this video. Is around 90 minutes. Okay, fine. You see the driver.close, basically it closes the current working window. Quit whatever the different tabs or different windows are there, it will quit all of them. Okay, in other terms we say it's a current, it's a all. Okay, these are very simple differences, but you should not explain like this in the interviews. We'll show you practically and we'll just give you the correct explanation of all these two differences between them. So hope you got some clear idea that what we can do with this driver object, right? We can play around with this. We can use just you know maybe you can take these two lines from me, from my code, and you can start play around by using this driver object. Okay, fine guys. So thank you very much for listening to this video. Take care. Bye bye.